digital to aid and CR campaign.
Waitrose with Stepping Stone Media.
Hi, I'm Matthew, and this month my family and I are going to be trying to live the Waitrose way.
We try to be fairly healthy. We eat lots of fruit, lots of veg, and the children are fairly active at school and they run around the garden.
We'll be showing the Kershaw family how to live well. It's all about eating healthily and getting active.
And we'll be asking the Kershaws to tread lightly. That's about reducing food waste, recycling, and just being that little bit greener.
We'll be talking about treating people fairly and getting involved in local community projects.
And finally, we'll be championing British produce and making the most of our brilliant local and seasonal ingredients.
The Kershaws are already an active family, they eat healthily, but there's small changes that we can all make to our lifestyles that will make a big difference in the long term.
There are 3 food waste challenges we've set the Kershaw family this week. One is to plan their meals for the week and to make a shopping list. The second thing is to use up leftovers. And the third thing is to keep a food waste diary so they know what sort of food they're throwing away.
It wasn't a challenge I was really looking forward to, but actually it turned out to be all right.
This week we went to the cookery school and we were taught how to make smoothies.
So right now I'm just making a leftovers bubble and squeak, and Gordon showed us how to do this.
I agreed to look after the food diary, but it was quite hard.
I think the challenges this week have kind of given me more of an awareness about not to throw things away.
The average family with children can save up to £50 a month.
One bigger change we've made though is we've been lucky enough to be lent an electric car.
There you go, that plugs in.
It's gone really well, I've got to say. I was really surprised and impressed particularly by the performance of the car.
Treating people fairly is part of our DNA, so the first challenge was for the Kershaw family to get involved in a local community project.
Helping out with the Brent Food Bank was my favourite part actually, and informing people really made a difference I think, because so many people were so generous.
The second challenge was to source some Waitrose Foundation fruits.
I like treating people fairly because to me it didn't seem much different, but to lots of other people around the world who aren't as lucky, it's made a difference. I made a banoffee cupcake, and the way I decided was because people on Facebook voted for what I was going to make.
I suppose one of the things we've discovered is that it doesn't take much. You don't have to contribute an enormous amount to make a big difference. You know, whether that's picking up a foundation fruit or whether it's volunteering a little bit of your time, you know, a small difference can really go a long way to helping other people. This week we've been championing British, so we've had cooked one meal entirely from British ingredients.
We also had to find a product that was made within 5 miles of our home.
Look, it says Somerset and it's Brie and it's British.
British peppers, tomatoes from Sussex, and of course, British chicken.
Today we're at the Waitrose Cookery School and I'm going to feed and reward the Kershaw family. We're going to choose everything that's British and seasonal from downstairs in the Waitrose shop. So the one thing that I know now is that the Kershaws love a good steak. This is what I'm looking for. Now I need something to go with it. Now this is what I'm looking for. Just look at these. Raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, all British. So I'm going to do a dessert now as a reward for all the hard work you've done.
Looking forward to it, kids?
Yes.
He used all British produce and it was wonderful.
It was a delicious meal, absolutely delicious.
It's been a wonderful experience all round. We've learned a great deal. We've spent a little bit more time together. We've worked together as a team, particularly on the shopping and the cooking, and we will be applying much of it to our general daily lives.
I think that the whole month has changed the way I see food. I've learned that about healthy foods can actually taste nice. And I think that this whole experience was thumbs up. Very thumbs up.
I think one of the interesting things about the small changes is you don't necessarily see the impact straight away. But when you look at Waitrose and how they live the Waitrose way, continually 24/7, and you talk to the staff and the amount of time they're volunteering and what they're doing to source locally or work with the environment, you realise it does actually add up to something enormous.